This has to be the most chaotic launch of a political party in history. This is hilarious. This launch of the Your Party is so chaotic that before it's even got a proper name yet, the co-leaders are already on the brink of a legal battle. Zarah Sultana is now threatening to sue Jeremy Corbyn. She has instructed defamation lawyers against him. I'm going to show you her shocking statement in just a moment. But before I do, let's just give you a flavour of who this crazy woman is.
I oppose the blood-soaked hands of this government trying to silence us. So I say this loudly and proudly on Wednesday the 2nd of July, 2025. We are all Palestine.
Order!
No, we're not.
I love the no we're not at the end. Yes, that was Zarah Sultana on the day that they were discussing whether Palestine Action should become a prescribed organisation. She stood up in the chamber and announced, "We are all Palestine Action." Anyway, let's take a look at this legal spat. Now you've got flavour of who this crazy woman Zarah Sultana is, in case you forgot. So this is a statement that's just come out today. I'm going to go back to this in a moment after I've shown you the context, but I just want to show you the paragraph towards the end there that says, "To that end, I have this evening instructed specialist defamation lawyers." Now, why has she instructed specialist defamation lawyers? Well, you see at the top it says a number of false and defamatory statements have been published about me concerning the launch of your party's membership portal. So let's take a look at this membership portal malarkey. Now, before we get into that, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. But let me also just remind you how this party launched in the first place. The people who were all thinking about some sort of new party, which included Zarah Sultana and Jeremy Corbyn, they had a Zoom call to vote on whether the party would be co-led or led by a single leader. The majority in that call voted for the party to be co-led by Zarah Sultana and Jeremy Corbyn. But Jeremy Corbyn didn't vote for it. Jeremy Corbyn was like, you can't just vote me into forcing me to lead a party. I've not agreed to this. I don't think co-leading works. I think parties need to have one leader. He was absolutely furious. But then after that vote, Zarah Sultana just put up the announcement announcing the party being co-led by her and Jeremy Corbyn. And Jeremy was texting her, and Jeremy's wife was texting her, we're hearing, being like, "Zarah, what the hell? Take this down. I'm not co-leading this party. I haven't agreed to this." And apparently she was just ghosting all their messages. So that is how this started. And clearly that theme of her taking decisions without Jeremy Corbyn's approval has continued, as it has done with the launch of the party membership portal. So there was an email apparently sent out to the people who had signed up to the Your Party mailing list, which was free, telling them to go to this yourparty-membership.uk website and to pay up, I think it's 65 quid to join. But apparently Jeremy didn't know that this email was going out. Jeremy didn't know there was going to be some membership portal that cost 65 quid. He had no idea. And Zarah Sultana just decided, haha, I'm in charge. Clearly not into co-leading, is she? She thinks she's the sole leader because her ego's that big. And she puts this out, and then she puts a tweet out saying, "We've hit 20,000 members. Right-wing bad faith actors are desperate to claim this link is false. It isn't. It's safe and secure." Who are these right-wing bad faith actors? Maybe Jeremy Corbyn is the right-wing bad faith actor, because he put out a statement saying that this email was not authorized and you should not be giving your money to it. He says, "This morning an unauthorized email was sent to all yourparty.uk supporters with details of a supposed membership portal hosted in a new domain name. Legal advice is being taken that email should be ignored by all supporters. If any direct debits have been set up, they should be immediately cancelled." So, you know, him and all the other people who are, you know, supposedly part of this. You've got Ayub Khan, Adnan Hussein, Iqbal Mohammed, terrible MP, Shocker Adam MP, right? They're like, we didn't agree to this. This shouldn't have happened. Zarah Sultana has done this by herself. And then Zarah Sultana puts out this big long statement. Don't worry, I'm not going to read all of it to you. I'm just going to read you the part that you can see in bold to show you what her pathetic excuse is. She says, "My sole motivation has been to safeguard the grassroots involvement that is essential to building this party. Unfortunately, I have been subjected to what can only be described as a sexist boys' club." What? I have been treated appallingly and excluded completely. They have refused to allow any other women with voting rights on the working group, blocking the Gender Balance Committee that both Jeremy and I signed up to. Oh dear, oh dear. So, a bunch of male MPs have told you that you can't just launch a huge membership portal, email it out to everybody, take everyone's money without consulting them, and you think that it's just men being sexist. I can tell you, even if those guys were women, they probably would have wanted to see the details of this new membership portal before you sent it out and took everybody's money. Sounds reasonable to me. So let's go back to her statement that she has now put up. This is the development today. Over the last 24 hours, a number of false and defamatory statements have been published about me concerning the launch of your party's membership portal. The portal was properly launched in accordance with the party's roadmap. At no point was members' data misused or put at risk. All funds received from members were ring-fenced and protected in the appropriate manner. These baseless attacks on my character are politically motivated, and I intend to hold to account those responsible for making them. To that end, this evening I have instructed specialist defamation lawyers to avoid prejudicing or complicating any future legal processes. I won't be making any further comment. Oh, damn, we want more statements from you, Zarah Sultana, because we haven't had enough of them already, but apparently she's going to stay quiet whilst there is legal advice being taken. This is absolutely hilarious that we could end up with a legal battle between Zarah Sultana and Jeremy Corbyn. Most court cases are boring, but that is a court case that I would want to go and sit through. I would have my popcorn. I would be ready. That is going to be so funny if that happens. And you've actually had Zia Yusuf. He tweeted and said, we'll give you advice if you want. We'll give you advice, Jeremy Corbyn and Zarah Sultana, on how to get your act together and grow a grassroots party properly. Because if you do, you're going to take a load of votes away from Labour and split up the vote on the left. And that's actually a reward for the Reform Party. They'd be delighted to see the vote split up on the left because it makes it easier for Reform to win. So I doubt that they will take up the offer, because I doubt they want to be caught sat down at the table with a bunch of Reform MPs. But that would be quite something. It's going to be very interesting to see if this new party, your party, I think they're waiting to give it a proper name, actually survives, or if this becomes the end of it, if they just decide to shut down the whole project after this. Or maybe Jeremy Corbyn will leave and Zarah will become the sole leader, or maybe Zarah will leave and Jeremy will be the sole leader. I mean, the impression I get is Jeremy was kind of not really interested in leading a party, to be honest, because he kind of wants to retire. He's kind of done his time in politics, and Zarah is the new young MP who's keen to get going, but wanted the face of Jeremy Corbyn on the project because he's well known. So we will see what happens, but it's pretty messy for a party that's just started, isn't it? Anyway, I'm Chloe Dobbs. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below for more news updates.